All right, we are live. We are live. We are live. Man, I ain't even freaking get a chance to clean my face before I came on here, but we live. I'm gonna let some more of y'all come in. We gonna talk about some dating horror stories while I'm sitting here on my lunch today. Got my Red Bull with me because I'm ready to sip with y'all. I'm gonna let y'all hop on in. Hop on in. Hop on in. I swear, it's always on the Ariana Grande. Every time I turn on the damn radio, it never fails. All right, we got one person in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, we're going to talk about some dating horror stories. I'm going to read a couple of them to you, and then we're going to give our people some good advice. We're going to give them some good advice today for sure. These two people who, hey Laverne, these two people who sent me these dating horror stories are actually subscribers. I'm going to keep their information definitely anonymous, but you know, we want to give them some info. Got my Red Bull with me. Hope you sipping too. Or whatever you sipping on. I mean, it's noon. I think the saying is always it's noon somewhere. So yeah, it truly is noon somewhere. Hey J Real, what's going on, man? I'm pretty sure that's a man. What's going on, bro? All right, anybody else that want to come in, come on in. Hi Patricia, how are you? I'm so happy that I got you live. I know a lot of people were saying they wasn't getting the notifications, but you know how YouTube is. They don't want me to be great. You know, they don't want to send y'all a notification until after I done been live. So, okay. Okay. Let a few more of y'all come on in before we start. Dating horror stories. Let's see. Actually, I feel like a lot of this didn't end up printing out, so maybe we'll have to kind of split this up and just give some advice. Okay, so instead of the dating horror story, we're going to start off with some advice, okay? So it says, hello, Storm. I recently discovered your YouTube channel, and I think you give good advice. I'm thinking about starting my own side business or side hustle, LOL, but I don't know where to start. I'm currently unemployed because of health problems, but I want to use the internet or social media to cash in. Any advice? I'm thinking about creating my own jewelry business or either giving advice to women who want advice in relationships or with fashion. Any advice of how I can start my own business? So that was from a subscriber. Just for everybody that's coming in, we actually gonna start off giving some advice on business first. To this person, I was gonna say, if you're gonna start a side business, make sure it's something that you're either passionate about or something that you can actually make a good living from. And I say that because starting a business and even sustaining a business is really difficult. It's going to be a lot of times where you get a lot of doors slammed in your face. You're going to be spending and investing a lot of money into something that's not going to bring in profit. Possibly never, but usually for 5 to 10 years, you really don't see a profit in a business. So you need to find what you're good at. You need to find your niche, where your natural talents lie. You know, don't try to force it. Don't try to put a square peg into a round hole when it comes to starting a business. So find something that you're good at and run with it. As far as being a woman and starting business, you know what? I don't believe in putting limits on yourself, whether you're male, female, black, white. I don't care if you got an accent, if you can't barely speak English, whatever. Every day I leave out my house, I see landscapers working in my apartment complex, making thousands of dollars a month to do a job that people don't want to do, and these people can barely speak English, but they making paper. So there is really nothing to limit you but your mind itself. So if you want to go after something, go for it. Don't let being a woman stop you. If you're unemployed because of health problems, you know, your health definitely can affect that. If you're not healthy, it's going to be really hard to go and pursue a business. But I will say this. If you're at home, get online and try to figure something out. The internet is big and there's a lot of different ways to make money. That's pretty much my advice on that. Do you guys have any advice for someone who wants to start a side business or a side hustle? I'm gonna let you guys tune in. Hey, what's going on, Carlene? What's going on? If you guys got any advice for this lady and starting a business, then, you know, post it down in the comment section below. Okay, so let's get into one of the dating horror stories. Okay. It says, I went on a road trip with a boyfriend from Missouri to Nebraska. We got pulled over because he was speaking to a cop. No, because he was speeding. There we go. He was speeding. After we got pulled over, he got taken to jail. He had someone else's tags on his car, no insurance, and no registration. I ended up having to be taken to the nearest bus station, and I had to call an ex-boyfriend to wire me enough money to take a bus back immediately, and I was even stalked for a while by this man. It was a teaching moment for me. I drive myself from now on. That boyfriend tried to date me again later, but I said hell no. So that was a dating story. Basically, this lady, you know, she was dating a guy. They lived in Missouri. They were traveling to Nebraska. I'm gonna say, let's just say they were going to Omaha. So Omaha, Nebraska from Missouri is not a super long trip, but you know, it is long if you're stranded and you ain't got no way back. So to this lady here, the best advice I can give her, and even anybody, make sure you really trust the person that you're gonna go on a trip with, because you don't want to be out the country with somebody that you can't trust. You don't want to be out the state or even out of a city with someone that you can't trust. That's how a lot of people come up missing and they come up dead. So really be careful. Make sure you really know this individual. Whenever you, hey Darcy Ann, welcome. Whenever you do go out of town with somebody in your family, as a matter of fact, multiple people in your family and your friend circle needs to know who this man is. They need to know full name, license plate number, address, phone number, where he works, because if something happens to you, they need to be able to give that information to the police. That's just how I am. I'm really, really paranoid. I watch a lot of ID channels and a lot of Datelines and all that kind of stuff, and a lot of people come up missing because they didn't went out the country with somebody, they didn't went out of town with somebody, and then their family like, we didn't even know he or she was going. We don't know who they were with. We didn't even know where to start. So you need to, you know, get a picture of that person. Not no picture off their Facebook. Get a picture right in their face. Boom. Send it to your friends. Send it to your family. So if something happened, we already know where to start. Okay. Miss W said you need money for yourself also. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Never go to dinner with a man. Never go on any vacation with a man that you can't pay for yourself. And I say that because if he gets to tripping, you need to be able to hightail it back home. If you at dinner with him and he starts talking crazy to you, you need to be able to pay your half of the bill and then go home. And make sure you got money for an Uber. I agree. Give your peeps all the info, even social security number if you have it. Yeah, if you have the social security, definitely give that up too. But people ain't just giving out they social like that. But I can definitely get a picture of your driver's license and your registration and your tags and your address and any social media and where you work. That way, if you do try to kill that person, it's going to be easy to find you. My wife's head is on the dining room. My wife's head is on the diner. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that. Miss W said exactly. Yeah. You got to play it smart. And you got to play it smart because you never know what someone's intentions are. And you got to let them know, look, you may be slick, but I'm slicker. Okay? So if you're going to try to do something to me, just know you got people coming after you. That's how you have to be. I'm trying to read this other dating horror story here to see if it's something we can talk about. Okay. If you get a feeling that is not right, make an excuse and get away from the situation. Yeah, absolutely. Excuse yourself to the bathroom. Any restaurant that you go in with a man, or a club, make sure you always know where the fire exits are. You got to play it safe out here because people are crazy. And like I always say, you got to let a person know, I'm just as crazy as you. So if you want to jump, you will get cut. Keep you a pocket knife, you know, in your bra, in your purse, on your keychain, whatever you got to do. If you live in a state where you can carry a pistol on you, keep that pistol on you. Let him know if he get out of line, you will be pulling it. And don't kid about it either. Make him know that you for real. He get out of line, pull that pistol. People get they act right real quick when a pistol in their face. I saw a woman who took her dog to the vet and went to the restroom and said her boyfriend had a gun on her. Yeah, I saw that video too. That was a video where the woman was being abused and she took the dog to the vet and ended up having to, you know, utilize the vet techs to get her out that kind of situation. It's sad that a lot of people out here are in a domestic violence relationship. You got to look out for the signs. I guess actually we can talk about that now if you want to. You got to really look out for the signs when you're in these relationships, because if a man is too aggressive, if he's too possessive, he don't want you to have no kind of life, get away from him. Get away from him and get away from him quick. Or push come to shove, if he don't want to let you out, then you know what you tell him. You say, you know what, baby? Let me make you some chicken. Let me make you some chicken. And he gonna look at you crazy like, oh, well, you gonna make me some chicken? Oh yeah, get in there and cook. Get in there and cook. Deep fry him some chicken. A lot of oil, Crisco, vegetable oil. Deep fry his chicken. Smile. Don't give him no kind of no inclination that you about to do what you about to do. You get that oil nice and hot. You can even drop a few pieces of chicken in there just to throw him off. You take that pot. You go up in that bedroom and you scald his ass with that grease. And I bet you he'll never lay his hands on you again. Hey, what's going on, Mrs. Toy? Or like Miss W said, grits. Absolutely. That grits will stick to him quick. Take all the skin right off the bone. That's how a lot, that's what you have to do. Because a woman trying to fight a man, you're not going to be able to do that. Carlene said that's assault. Yeah, it's assault. But when a person don't want to let you leave your house, a person is beating your ass constantly. And as a woman, you typically can't go toe to toe with a man. You gotta do what you gotta do. But I guarantee you, you put that hot oil on him, he'll never touch you again. You might do 6 months in jail, but it'll be worth it to get away from that. Either said, I love watching you. Keep doing you, boo. Thank you. Kimberly said, physical abuse has layers. Most of it starts off as mental or emotional. Yeah, most of it does start off as mental or emotional. You know, he or she, because women can be abusive too. They'll break you down, break down your self-esteem, call you stupid all the time, alienate you from your family, and slowly but surely they will, they'll start beating you. But they break down the mind first, because once you break down the mind, then the body's going to follow. I put X-Lax in my ex's food so I could get out. Yeah, that can work too. I already showed y'all what to do with the belt and the baby oil. I showed y'all how to get down with that. You got to do what you got to do, and you got to be able to level the playing field, because you just never know. You just never know what a person's up to and what a person is willing to do. So I wanted to read the second dating horror story to you guys as well, but I feel like it got cut off, or I tried to print out the email and it's almost like it didn't finish. I had to leave while he was at work. That's another one. You have to think outside the box most of the time in order to get out. See, That's why God didn't make me no woman, because I'm not doing all that. First of all, my grandmother used to tell me, once you get grown, you've been raised. Ain't nobody got the right to lay their hands on you, period. You can say what you want, and I can stay or I can go. But you ain't got the right to lay your hands on me. This life is mine, and I am in control of it. I'm not no damn slave that was abolished a long time ago. I'm not gonna be scared to get out of no damn where. If I want to go, damn it, I'm gonna go. Okay? And if one of us gotta leave in the body bag, it's gonna be you. That's why God didn't make me no woman, because he already knew I wouldn't put up with none of that. Period. It's over, it's over. Leave. You don't want to leave? I'm grabbing a damn knife. Or some hot oil, or some hot water, or the belt, and the damn baby oil. Hell, fuck that. If I have a daughter one day, I'm gonna teach her too. It's sometimes in life where you got to fight. Because abusers ain't nothing but bullies. That's all they are. The schoolyard bully turned out to be men and women that beat on their significant others. Ain't no damn difference. So if you show that weakness, then that person's gonna prey on it. But if you let them know, all right, I can't box with you, but you can't dodge this knife. You can't dodge this hot oil and this hot water. You can't dodge this belt and the baby oil. You let them know that, oh, you can get out. Oh, they gonna leave. Because bullies don't like somebody that's gonna fight back. They don't want nobody that's gonna fight back. They want somebody they can beat on, they can spit on, they can kick on, and no. But that's why God didn't make me no woman. Because it'd be a lot of dead niggas up and down the street. I never understood that. I had bruises all over, and I tried to leave. He took gasoline and poured it on himself and lit it on fire, and he called police claiming I did it. Well, Darcy, I'm sorry to hear that, by the way. I'm glad you got away from that situation. He just would have had to he just would have had to do it. That's another thing too. A lot of them abusers will sit there and say, oh my God, if you leave me, I'm gonna kill myself. Well, bitch, do it. Don't talk about it, be about it. You know, like I said, that's why God didn't make me no woman. Cause I wouldn't put up with it. You want to pour gasoline on yourself and light? Let me get the hell out the way. You do what you do. Have fun. Hey, yes, Storm and chat. Hey, what's going on, Lady Law 2.0? Yeah, don't ever let nobody do that. If you leave me, I'll hurt myself. Didn't hurt yourself, but I'm still going. Ain't nobody got time for that. What's going on, hot mama? Now, you know what? We got all off course. We just talked about a couple of dating horror stories. We gave some business advice. That's all. That's all. Now I'm just going back and forth with you guys in the chat. Luckily, his children were there and said he did it. Yeah, thank God. But I just would have had to face that either way. But you not gonna keep me held up nowhere. What's up, love? Hey, hot mama, how you doing? What's going on, Princess X? You know, this part of the show, I'm just going to give it back to you guys. You can tell me your stories in the chat, and I'm just going to respond. A man once slapped me in the face, and I slapped him back. After that, I told him never do that again. I told him I know his social and will destroy him. Yeah, absolutely. Somebody hit you, hit their ass back. You see a lot of people that, you know, they hit them for the first time, and then they're like in shock. Hell that shock, and damn that damn crying. We can cry later. I'm gonna beat your ass now. That's how you gotta do. Hey, the return. Here's your shout out. All right, Edith said, have you ever been catfished before? What do you think about online dating? I've never been catfished because I don't online date. I think online dating is perfectly acceptable. Just be careful. You know, a lot of people think that you're going to run into the killer online, but to keep it real, you run into the killer at the club. You know, Tinder and the club is really no different, except you can see the person face to face. So I ain't never been catfished, but as far as online dating, I'm for it. Do what you do. People catfish on YouTube. Yeah, they do all the time. They definitely do. People ain't got no lives. People are pitiful as hell, and yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do. All right, any more questions? You're hilarious. Oh shit, Quana. Thank you. You're too kind. Hey Dana. Got my Red Bull. I'm sipping. But it's just Red Bull, nothing added, nothing extra. What are you eating? I'm actually eating, it's a protein cookie. Look, I'm giving these people all kinds of promotion. It's a protein cookie. Got protein, got fiber, no GMO, no soy, no dairy, no egg. So I pretty much fasted this morning, so now I'm able to eat a little something at least. And then when I get home, I'm making I got turkey burgers, and I think I might put some vegetables with it. It's gonna be really good. But anywho. Okay, anything else you guys want to talk about today? I'm giving the show back to you guys at this point, because we went through those stories pretty quick. What you think about the Wendy Williams stuff? I saw the second part of the Tasha K interview. You know, Avion, let me say this. I believe what he was saying. What kind of pissed me off is that he wasn't keeping it real when it came to Charlamagne the God. Tasha K knew, look, Charlamagne basically slept with Wendy. And that was the truth behind the whole breakdown. And Avion, since he's trying to tell his story, but he's still cool with Charlamagne, he was like Cynthia Finch straddle Bailey. He was riding the fence, like he rode Kelvin, gotta pick a side. You gotta pick a side. So that was the only thing that threw me off about Avion, not about Tasha, but about Avion, because I'm like, come on, just keep it real. If he slept with Wendy, then he slept with Wendy. Like I said, Ninja Turtle dick to Wendy was better than no dick. Your recap of the Avion videos was hilarious. Do you guys want me to do more reenactments and more acting stuff on this channel? Because I definitely can. I think everything was covered in the first interview. I think so too. The second interview was just basically a follow-up, but they pretty much covered everything in the first interview. I almost feel like I don't need to review it because it just wasn't much there. Latanya said, yes, please. Okay, I can start doing some more acting stuff on here and some skits. No, maybe not skits, but I can do reenactments. CTJ stayed in that condo with him. I think he was his boy toy like Avion. He was there for something. Like I said, don't nobody move dick in their house with their wife for no reason. Something's going on. Whether that was dick for Kelvin or dick for Wendy, Wendell, Bartholomew, Orenthal, Clyde, Rufus, Tanya, Creante, Lucretia, Sarita, Artanasia, Jarquise, Joan, Williams, Hunter, no more. He was dick for one of them. Yes, please do more reviews and reenactments. Super funny. Okay, I can definitely do that. Thank you for your vote, everyone. Keep them coming. Donald Lord. Do we have trolls in here? Is this my first live chat with some trolls in here? Do what you want to do. Mrs. Toy said, I'm here for it all. Thank you. Thank you. I want to give you guys, diverse content on here. I love how you come up with all the names you come up for people. Now, the names for Wendy Williams, I got that from Kaya and T.S. Madison. They started that. I just added some more names along with it. But all them other people, yeah, I came up with that. What about Serena Uncle coming out? Serena Uncle... Like coming out the closet? What do you mean coming out? Speaking out. Okay, speaking out about what? I didn't hear about it. I'm sorry, Miss W. I didn't hear about it. Tell me what's going on. Because I definitely didn't hear about that. Yeah, haters are just confused supporters. That's all. Now let me get this straight. There's a difference between constructive criticism, disagreeing, and and hating. Somebody can comment and say, look, your editing needs work, or I couldn't hear the audio, or I just didn't find it entertaining, and that means that basically I'm not for you. A lot of people have come on the videos and they said, you know, this is never going to make it to TV. Okay, fine, that's your opinion, but move right along. But the people that's like sending me emails, that small ass YouTube channel, they sent me another email like an hour and a half ago. Like, I mean, these people was really out here trolling. Like, that's basically, in my opinion, it goes from criticism to haterism. Once you get to like stalking somebody, it gets obsessive. Okay, what do you think about Kodak Black and the T.I. issue? I think Kodak Black was dead ass wrong for what he said about Lauren. Even his friends that was around him was trying to tell him like, hey bro, like you on live, like don't say that shit right now. You on live, bro, like stop. Even though his friends were sitting there trying to tell him that Kodak ugly ass, you know, because that's a ugly bastard. And I don't even like to use that word because that's so mean. That's so mean and cruel to say about somebody. But that bastard there, I don't know where the hell he came from. This is like, he's like buckwheat reincarnated. Like that, the shit's ridiculous. He looked like a cross between buckwheat and old girl from Orange is the New Black. I'm very fucking confused. And I'm not like other people. I ain't gotta attack somebody on their skin tone, because your skin tone has nothing to do with how attractive you are. But them facial features is fucked up. I don't know if he's a child of incest. I don't know if his father's also his cousin. I don't know. He's a gremlin. He crawled out from under a rock. I don't know. Whatever it is, put it back in the womb and bake it some more, because it's not done. That shit is fucked up. Or you might have to throw the, you know, sometimes you cook some, you mix a bunch of shit and it's just fucked up. You know, you gotta throw the whole thing away, like throw the whole nigga away. Anyway, let me see. What do I think about Clifford Harris, aka Tip, aka T.I., aka I like sluts more than I like my wife? Let's see. This is what I gotta say. At the end of the day, Kodak was very disrespectful to Lauren, but T.I., you've been very disrespectful to your wife throughout y'all damn marriage. See, you want to tell another man to treat somebody else's woman right, but you ain't been treating your own damn woman right, and got her putting all this damn concrete in her face and then her ass to try to keep up and catch up with all these hoes that you like. So meanwhile, she done birthed you 14 damn kids. And who the hell, and I like them as a couple, but let's keep it real. Tip and Tiny they ain't going nowhere. They're gonna be together for life. Y'all need to ride that out for life. You lay on your back, you take that baby batter in your uterus and spit out 12, 13, 14 kids. You got a whole football team over there. You are stuck with that person for life, and it is what it is. Hey Ray, I just want Tip and T.I. to just say, look, we stuck with each other for life. We both gonna dip out on each other every now and then, and it is what it is. But T.I., you gotta be an example and treat your woman right first before you teach another man how to treat another man's woman right. If that made sense. It's like an alcoholic telling you not to drink. You like, but you in the gutter right now as I'm talking to you. That's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. Clean up your own house before you try to clean up mine. As far as the game is concerned, well, the game, I mean, you are single, you know, you ain't with nobody, so I can't say much about that. But on one hand, I kind of felt like with the game, well, you know, game, you disrespected Kim Kardashian when you talked about putting your babies down her throat. But then I said, can you really disrespect somebody who's, you know, shown every orifice on their body on camera? I mean, you can't disrespect somebody more than they didn't disrespect it themselves. So I'm conflicted on the game and him responding. But at the end of the day, the game, I don't want no beef, because I ain't trying to get my ass beat. Fuck that. I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time for it, not at all, not one bit. Okay, what was the other question? What do you think about so-called preachers leading people? Oh, y'all better stay out these folks' church. These people is leading people right to the pits of hell. These people are not ordained by God. They are ordained by Satan. And people who study Satanism and Luciferianism, they call the devil God as well. They call their devil, their God, the God of light. So when you see a lot of people talk about, I'm illuminated, I'm in the light, those are damn Satanists. If they ain't living the life they preaching, stay out their damn church. Like that one pastor homie that sat there and read that lady in the church for filth. Why he do her like that? He didn't have to do her like that. And then did y'all see the picture with him that he took with his wife when he was sitting there tooted up? You know, he had his hip tooted up more than his wife did. I was just like, this shit. I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna praise God from home. I'm gonna just praise God from home, because these churches are overran with people that are just hypocrites. It's some good churches out there, but they hard to find. But he sat there and told that lady that, you know, she too fat, she need a good bra, and it's just like, bro, it was a totally different way you could have said that. You could have let her know, look, your body is a temple, and once you really start taking care of yourself, you will invite good energy into your space that wants to you'll invite a man into your space, a good man. He could have said it like that, but sitting there and attacking her breasts and her weight, in church, I just wasn't cool with that. Maybe I'm a little bit too sensitive, you know. It's one thing to talk about folks you don't know, but you coming in the house of the Lord where we're all accepted as we come. You know, she could have said, hell, you short and you ugly. And you know, like, you short and ugly. She can fix fat. You can't fix ugly. I done told y'all that. What pastor church did that? I can't think of the pastor off the top of my head. Can't think of it off the top of my head, but just searching on YouTube, it'll pop up. His hip was tilted. Yeah, in the picture he took, his hip was tilted up. He was tilting his, I guess you can say, badussi. Is that what they call it? He had that badussi tilted up in the air more than his wife. I'm gonna leave that at that. Exactly. Imagine how he speaks to his wife. If he was telling, he sat there and said his wife ain't shit, she don't come from shit, her family ain't shit. It's like, damn. It's like, damn, tell us how you really feel. But if you're gonna say that about her family, because some people really do come from shit and ain't shit people, I'm gonna keep it real. But if you're gonna say that about her family, sir, I hope your family is worth a damn, because she might be able to say the same thing about yours while you got that thing tooted up in the air. He could have done that in private. Yeah, he should have. Beyonce bought a church. I won't be going. I won't be going to Beyonce's church. I won't be going to Kanye West's church. None of these. You ain't leading me astray. I'm good. I'm good. And I like Beyonce. Nothing against her, but I ain't going to your damn church. Get your ass on stage, sing, perform. Don't even try to talk because you sound like mush mouth, but sing, perform. That is what you do, and have, you know, Jay-Z's babies, and that's that. But I ain't going to your damn church. Hell, Beyonce, you know, Beyonce is Beyonce. Giselle knows Carter. Then she's Sasha Fierce. Now she's Beyonce. You got too many damn personalities for me. Or maybe those are spirits and demons too. I'm just saying. So, too many. All right. All right. Any more questions? Anything else you guys want to talk about while I sit here and stuff my face? Yeah. Worshiping stones and rocks. No, pretty good. I can be a fan. I can appreciate your art, because I do believe she is the second greatest entertainer of all time under Michael Jackson, but I ain't got time for that. Okay, tell me, what is your view on the new age millennium? When you look at them, do you view them as the word respect for others? Do they have it? Millennials, well, I'm a millennial, so I can speak to it. Nah, we really ain't got respect for others. Most of us ain't really got respect for ourselves, but I got to keep it real. Millennials, we were raised by crazy ass people. So a lot of people want to put it on us like we just all out here looking crazy, but look who raised us. Or the ones who didn't raise us, because our parents who got their ass beat all the time when they was kids, they was in the club when we was young. And that's my generation. Oh, it's Lenny and Larry's. There you go. Type of protein cookie I had ate. My thoughts on Oprah. Oprah Gail Winfrey. Oprah. Here's the thing. She definitely backpedaled. I'm not even gonna disrespect her, because usually I used to like what her platform stood for. I got a lot of issues with her when it comes to that school over there in Africa and what's allegedly happened to them little girls. But for her to be so cool with Harvey Weinstein and not say nothing about him, but you gave them liars a platform to talk about Michael Jackson after Michael Jackson invited you in his house. Michael Jackson trusted you. He opened up to you. And this is how you do him after he dead? I would have respected her more if she did that when he was alive. This man is dead. This man got worms crawling in and out of his skeleton. He cannot defend himself. What are you doing giving these people a platform for what? And you ain't talked about Harvey Weinstein, the dude that's alive right now that we got on tape that he done raped many actresses. We ain't even got to say alleged. We know the creepy stuff he's done, but you ain't said nothing about that. But you talking about Michael? Man, Bob, miss me with that. And now that everybody ate you up for filth, like a Weight Watchers meal, now you deleting stuff off YouTube. Nah, don't backpedal now. Don't backpedal now. Keep it up. I missed what somebody had said. Oh, how old am I? Oh, I'm 25. 25, I'll be 26 in a couple weeks. And y'all know on this platform, I got to keep it real about anybody. I can respect your art. I respect the hard work she's put in. But when she wrong, she wrong. And she was dead ass wrong for that. And everybody ate her up in that documentary. And that's why, you know, it's gone. Did you see my question about Morehouse? Oh, inviting or allowing a transgender to come in. You know, I have an issue with it. Not that I have an issue with transgender people, but I just have an issue with, I guess, the tradition being mixed up. You know, Morehouse is a male college. And in life, sometimes I feel like you just got to leave stuff the way it is. Us as black men in this country, we don't have a lot of things that we can really say this is ours, or, you know, this is a symbol of our manhood. We don't have a lot of that. But damn it, we got Morehouse. You know, if you transgender, okay, fine. You can't go to school nowhere else. It's other HBCUs that allow male and females that you could come in and do just fine. You gotta go to that one. It's almost like people are asking. It's like people want to ask for problems and draw up problems out of nowhere. That's an all male school. Just leave it alone, please. Martin Luther King went there. Many of our great black leaders like that, those are for natural born men. Just leave it alone. Because then once you allow a transgender, then eventually you're going to have to allow women. You're going to have to accommodate for bathrooms and locker rooms. And not that you shouldn't. It's just, it's going to be a lot of change. And HBCUs, they already struggling when it come to money. We don't need... Hell, they barely got enough to hand out their damn scholarships because the people that graduate don't want to donate, you know. So, agree. Ray said agree. Just let things be. Just looking for trouble. Yeah. Just leave them folks alone. That's how I feel. All right. Any more questions? Did you see the transgender Did you see the video of the transgender who got attacked after a car accident? I did not. I didn't see it, but Darcy Ann, if you want to send that to me, my email is monroestorm59@gmail.com. Last name, first name, 59@gmail.com. Send me a link to it and I'll check it out. But I didn't hear about it. So, you know, sorry about that. I don't know much about it. That's sad though. Don't agree with that lifestyle. Why are they pushing it in our faces? You know what? Is it Ray or Ree? Ree, sorry. You know what, Ree? I don't know if it's necessarily being pushed in our faces, but I will say if you have options A through Z, right? No, if you have option 1, 2, 3, 4, but only 5 is where you can't go, just pick 1 through 4. Why do you have to sit there and try to knock down the door to 5? You have 4 other options. It's just like, you're just asking for trouble. Monroe Storm sounds rich. Oh, thank you so much. That's just last name, then the first name. A lot of people end up calling me Monroe because they think that Monroe is my first name and that Storm is my last name, although I kind of look like a Monroe. So I'm cool with it either way. I hustle for my last name, not my first name. I'm gonna make Monroe a legacy at the end of the day. Okay, Storm, how tall are you? Princess X, I told y'all I was short already. I'm the same height as Charlemagne the Rapist of God. I'm 5'6.5". I told y'all that. What do you think of people who don't think colorism is a real thing? They live in a damn fairy tale. And whatever they're smoking, they can give some of us a bit of it too, so we can put on those rose-colored glasses. Colorism is definitely around. If you don't see it, then what are you smoking? That would be my question. Nothing wrong with that, LOL. I like short men. Yeah, it's all good. I wish I wasn't short, but what can I do about it? You know, my short can't be fixed, but people's ugly is there for life. Jennifer Hudson. What's going on with Screamer for Hudson? What's she do now? Besides the fact that she need to go back home to David and husband that man up, a good man that's been in her life and been good to her kid, go back home, Jennifer. You need to take your ass back home. Oh, you look like Jennifer X. You know what? Oh, thank you, Ree. Somebody else told me I kind of favor her ex David. Y'all always saying I favor a mixed dude. You guys, I'm not mixed. I don't understand, but okay. Whatever. And nothing against mixed people. I'm like, they just look more European to me than what I do. You know, I'm straight out the jungle. So according to Ancestry DNA at least. So all right, anything else, guys, y'all want to talk about besides me favoring Ice Cube, Jussie, or what is it? Ice Cube, Jussie, or David, I guess. Ladies, little story, like Ice Cube, little bro. I do actually favor Ice Cube though. That I can see. Did you say 6'7" or 5'9"? Oh, Darcy Ann 5'9", Monroe Storm 5'9" @gmail.com. Jennifer Hudson sold out, but you do look like her husband. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, Jennifer Hudson, I don't like how she did him. That man stuck by her for years. What did your ancestry say? Do you guys want me to do an ancestry DNA video? I can definitely do that because yeah, that ancestry DNA test, I don't know if it's true, but I found a cousin on there that I verified is actually my damn cousin. So, but no, ancestry, it changed. So the original ancestry DNA test I did, it had all these ethnicities. I mean, it had my stuff looking like a cell phone coverage map, right? So then it updates like 2 years, 3 years later. It's like, oh, this is your updated ancestry. And I'm like, wait a minute, my ancestry is my ancestry, but I guess their technologies change, you know. Doing it, okay, I'll do ancestry DNA, but no, I'm West African, and I feel like when you look at my face, you see that I'm West African. So Yeah, you do kind of look like Ice Cube. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I can't help it. But yeah, I mean, I feel like when I look at myself, I feel like I see a West African male. A lot of people assume I'm like from the Caribbean, you know, before they hear me speak. But even with that, those people were taken from Africa. So, okay, Storm, I sent it. Okay, Darcy Ann, I'll check it out. I just really want somebody to like look at my video and be like, oh, you're from such and such tribe. Like, I wish there was somebody that was able to do that, but I don't even know if that's possible at this point. So want to bite them cheese, man? Please, you can have them, Lisa. You can have them. Tell me where you see yourself 20 years, where you see our 20, where I see women in the next in the next 10 years. Let's see, where we at time wise? 51. Okay. Where do I see women in the next 20 years? I don't know. People get hung up on our skin tone and don't believe Africans can be lighter complexions. They can. They can. Thank you, Tanya, for the love. You do look West African. However, sometimes people don't look like what they are culturally. Yeah, I guess that's the case. Cause I definitely felt like no, I look West African. I don't know what y'all talking about. But no, my ancestors are from West Africa. I had a little bit of East Africa somehow, a little bit from Uganda. I'm like, how in the hell did that get in there? I had some North Africa. I had Ireland, Great Britain. Trying to see what else. Yeah. Ages 20. Where do I see 20-year-old women going from here? Well, that just depends. The way it's looking now, it ain't looking too good for us young people at all. It's just really not, which is sad. Let me see. Oh shoot, found somewhere to park. Okay, I think somebody on here said I can go to an African ancestry thing to find out. Yeah, I probably can. I probably can. You know, when I feel like spending the money, then I'll do it. I hope I can actually park here. I think so. All right. But yeah, I don't know how the now that you mentioned it, you do favor her a bit. She's okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't know how in the world a little East Africa got in there, but yeah, West Africa, North Africa, Ireland, Great Britain, I think a little bit of France. Yeah, then it shows like my people, how they came into like the Southeast United States. So yeah, what can we do to help? Try to teach them and show them better. The older generations got to be something for people my age to look up to. That's really how you help. Okay, any more questions? I can take probably 2 more questions. But that was basically my ancestry DNA. It was African with some European descent. What do you think about dark-skinned girls bleaching their skin? Don't do that, man. Don't bleach your skin. Don't bleach your skin. You're asking for skin cancer when you do that. What do you think about Megan Thee Stallion? I don't know much about her. I know I'm sick of these jackass stage names, though. They all sound the same. Like, you know, I mean, Megan Thee Stallion is a little different, but between her, Asian doll, Cuban doll, this doll, that doll, I'm like, let's do a switch up and let's go by your government name. I think that'll be a cool stage name. Somebody says she dope. Okay, she might be. I just don't know much about her. Lana said, are you single? Yeah, I am. I said that on this channel before. I am very single, Lona. Very single. She dope. Check her out. Okay. Okay, I can do that for sure. I'm always open to new music. Let me check this time. It is, what time is it? 55. Okay. Stallion means man horse too. So that's funny. She don't have that squeaky ass voice. Oh, okay. Oh, she sounds like a real woman then. Okay, cool. I'm gonna come get you. Oh, Lisa. Oh my God. You're too kind. You're too kind. Inspired by Pimp C, those vibes. Okay, guys, one more question and then I got a dip, but it's been fun. Do you watch This Is Us? Is that sad ass show on NBC? No, I ain't got time for that. I ain't trying to cry looking at TV. I ain't got time for all that. Ain't nobody got time for that, all that crying. Or you on break? Yeah, I'm on break and I'm about to head back because I'm one of them YouTubers that still got a real job. So I'm gonna keep it real with y'all on this channel. So it's been nice going live with y'all. I love my troopers. Continue to share, continue to put my videos out there so we can invite more people in. Always feel free to send me an email, hit me up on Instagram. Damn, what's my Instagram? Storm My Road TV, you know, on Twitter. Just search my name. I'm gonna pop up wherever you think, you know, you want to find me. You probably can. So I will see y'all later. And